Hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Rebekah and I'm so excited to share with you my book haul, which is a combination of a book haul I got near the end of January and a book haul that I kind of collected here and there here in February. They all kind of came from miscellaneous random days. The first books that I got was Bonesmith by Nikki Palpredo. Palpredo. This is an interesting one. This is going to be a little bit darker one. This one is about a girl who is training to become a bonesmith, and the bonesmiths have very interesting jobs. So they have to go, and the way I understand it is when someone dies, they have to go and like sever the soul from the bones or something. So I guess there's like this issue of like maybe a ghost army or something. I'm not really sure. But this is a YA book. I don't know a whole lot about it. I honestly kind of got it on not truly a whim. I had seen someone talk about it in who was talking about it? Some booktuber. I can see her face, but I can't picture her name. But anyway, she had mentioned it, and the way she described it, I was like, oh, that sounds really, really interesting. And then I happened to come across it a few weeks ago at the bookstore, and I was like, oh, there's that book she was talking about. I don't know, I just kind of grabbed it because it sounded interesting. So there's more to it. I'm not describing it well. I know I'm not. There's the first one that I got. Next, I got a Brandon Sanderson book, Tress of the Emerald Sea. This one is one of his like secret projects. Apparently he wrote this book to his wife, and it was supposed to be just for her, but she encouraged him to share it with the world, so he had it published. And I really don't know a whole lot about this. Ooh, that's pretty, look at that. Except for I've heard that it is loosely based on or inspired by The Princess Bride, which I love that movie. I have read the book, but it's been so long since I read it. We're about to have a book spill. Oh no! It's been so long since I've read that book. I've kind of been thinking about rereading it again. Yeah, The Princess Bride is one of my all-time favorite movies, so I'm kind of intrigued. What can I say? Okay, next I got from a buy one get one free sale that was happening at Books A Million. I got Marissa Mayer's. She's the author of The Lunar Chronicles, which I've been in the middle of reading lately, and I've been enjoying. So I happened to come across these at Books A Million, and I was able to buy one get one half off. This is the Renegade books. What do you call this? Just Renegades. So Renegades, and then book 2 is Arch Enemies, and there's a third book which was not available. Oh, Supernova, I believe, is the third book. So this, I believe, it's a trilogy. Don't know anything about it, but I just saw it was Marissa Meyer. I've been enjoying Lunar Chronicles, so I got it. These are YA books. They look fun, nice and colorful. So I'm looking forward to those. Adding them to my shelf. So this is so cool. I've always had bookshelves full of books that I've already read, but I've never had bookshelves full of books that I haven't read. So it's really cool to be collecting my own little library of unread books. I don't know if I can continue to always buy. Brands making new books all the time, but as of this moment, I have been blessed and was able to do it. I'm so excited, but I'm planning on hopefully going to a big old used bookstore up in Tennessee sometime, and I will definitely video going to that used bookstore. It's one of my favorite used bookstores. Who knows when, but it's to come. I hope to go there soon. And I need to go find, there's used bookstores and thrift stores around here. I need to go check those out because you never know what you'll find. So I need to go do that. Anyway, I have 3 more books to show. So I also got on my last trip to the bookstore, Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. She's the author of the Caraval books, which I have not read. So I have kind of like been really in a book hermit over the past 10-15 years. Just life was too busy for me to like really put a whole lot of energy into reading. Now I have a little bit more time to read, and so I'm getting right back into it. So I'm really excited to kind of get back to like discover some books. So I know there's a bunch of books that have been out for a while, but to me they're like brand new and I'm super excited. So This one, Once Upon a Broken Heart, I've heard this one kind of described like an Alice in Wonderland type vibes. It's about a girl that ends up striking a deal with a fate to try to like get his help to like stop her love from marrying somebody else, and things just don't quite go as planned is how I am expecting it to be. So it sounds fun, it sounds whimsical. I've actually already read the sample on my Kindle. I've read a sample, and I'm gonna have to reread it from the beginning because it's been literally months since I last read the sample, but it seemed fun, it seemed whimsical, silly, and just fun. It just seemed fun. So this is also a YA book. I'm excited about that one as well. Actually, this one's going right here because if you didn't see last week's video, it's on this month's TBR. If you want to see what's on my TBR for February, go back and, I'll drop a link to that previous video down below. Now, these two books were not really part of a haul, but they were my Valentine's gifts from my Valentine. I started reading the Life Ship Traders trilogy by Robin Hobb, and I finished the first book, which is called Ship of Magic, and immediately, the very next morning, it was Valentine's Day morning, and my husband immediately was like, "Oh, you finished it? Well, I'm gonna run to the store real quick. Tell me what the names of the next books are." So he got me the next two books, Mad Ship and Ship of Destiny. I have really enjoyed the first book, so I'm really looking forward to diving into the second book and then the third book. And I'm really happy to have the complete set and put them on my shelf. So that's really, really fun. I think that's it. I mean, unless you want me to include a bunch of books that I've downloaded from Kindle Unlimited on my phone, which that's not a book haul. That's not even it. But I've downloaded a ton of books on my Kindle Unlimited. Lord knows if I'm going to read them all. I know I have a couple of them on my TBR for this month, but oh my gosh, like, you know, when you hop on Kindle Unlimited, there's books forever at your fingertips. And last summer, that's a lot of the books that I read was KU books, because first of all, my husband got me Kindle Unlimited for Mother's Day last year, which was awesome. And I think I have been going Kindle Unlimited crazy ever since. So yay, but now I'm also excited to have some physical books to add to my home library. All right, everyone, I hope that February has been treating you well. I will see you down in the comments. Can't wait to keep the conversation going. Have a good day.